why would you not enjoy? You got someone making films for you. You know, you got a great group of people, and you know you're getting photo shoots to show mom. You know, like look at me, mom, in the photo shoot, right? Like you got all this stuff. What's not to enjoy, bro? You know what I mean?
I feel that.
The future is whatever. It's whatever we make of it.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into another RSG Podcast. My name's Albo. This is Ty. We're going to be your host today, and with us we have the infamous TwistScope. How's it going, Brady?
Good, man. Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Ty?
I'm doing great. Excited to be back again and get to know Brady a bit more.
Yeah, so this podcast, once again, it's going to be me and Ty hosting. We're going to get all the RSG streamers into the mix. We got TwistScope in today, so we're going to learn a little bit more about TwistScope. So Brady, why don't you tell us where you're from, your age?
I'm 24 years old, turned 25 in December. Stream on Twitch, obviously now. I'm from Torbay, Newfoundland. And yeah, I mean, I'm here doing this podcast, man. I'm ready to go.
Just an ordinary dude.
Just an ordinary dude, man.
All right, so are you in college right now?
Yes.
You're doing a little bit of school. So what courses are you doing?
I'm doing a course called Executive Office Management.
Nice.
That's going to take 2 years to do. I started this September, and it's basically a glorified office administration position, really.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we got exams coming up in about a month. It's November. What is it? November 14th.
It is.
Yeah, I got exams on December 7th. So
Okay.
busy studying.
Caught me off guard with the date question.
I was like, he was like, yeah, what is it, November 14th? I was like, are you asking like when your exam is? Because like if your exam's November
No.
14th, that's the day.
You're in trouble.
Nah, December 7th is the first one.
So when did you start? September?
Yeah.
So you almost got a full 2 years, basically a year and a half left. A little more.
4 semesters
Okay.
of like 5 months. It's not easy either, man.
No,
It's
well,
tough.
streaming full time, obviously,
Mhm.
definitely cannot be easy. Got the wife at home, so.
Actually, funny enough, I had to go out and buy a laptop last week
Oh yeah.
to keep the girl happy because, like, I'm always in the room, man. Like, I wake up 9 o'clock, I'm in the room. 4 o'clock, I'm eating supper, and then I'm streaming for the rest of the night.
Okay.
So I'm always in the room. I had to go out and buy a laptop to keep her happy.
I was watching, we seen some of your day in the life footage the other day, which will be released soon, and I was looking at it, and part of your day in the life is your heavy schedule in the background, all your schoolwork.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot
I'm
of
telling
paper,
you,
man. It's a
it
lot
is.
of work.
I got like two billboards full, and I got a calendar there, man. It's a lot of stuff.
So those billboards you had, are they like assignments that you got posted on those?
No, it's like all of my individual schedules. Like,
Wow.
So like where it's all online.
Like per
There's-
class, I guess.
Yeah, like it's 5 classes or 5 courses, whatever you want to call it, and then it's like broken down where it's all online. It's broken down from September till December, week by week by week, and like this is what I've done this week and this week and this week, and then it also tells me all my tests and stuff.
Wow. Reed, if you can, drop just a little still picture of Brady's billboard out of his video. It's actually insane. It's good to see that you're keeping it organized though. Like that's definitely gonna help
Well,
you
no,
out.
that's the girl. That's the girl. She loves doing that. We spent like a full day. I went to Staples and I bought the billboards, the calendars, and then
Got that on the couch, and she went in a room and
she printed it all off, and she like did the bulletin boards and the paper clips and all that stuff. Now she's good with that stuff.
Awesome, man.
Mm.
All right, so we'll get in a little bit about your streaming. So how long you been streaming for?
I think May 2018. Probably 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, roughly 3 years for
Yeah.
sure.
Little more.
Mm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you started out with Twitch, right?
Started out with Twitch at first, but then I moved to Facebook probably 4 months later because Twitch is tough to grow on.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that, you know. It's not easy. And then I went to Facebook, and funny enough, I switched back to Twitch like 2 months ago. I've been doing amazing over there right now.
Doing the whole RP thing.
Yeah, GTA is fun, man.
Your streams are definitely fun. I find myself being like, yeah, I'm going to shut her down and go to bed at like 11, and then I tune into your stream, and then 2 o'clock rolls around. And
It's because it's all conversation, man. So, like, you're there talking to someone, and then all of a sudden, it's like you look down at the clock, it's like 20 minutes gone, or like 30 minutes gone even, and all you did was say hello and have a little conversation.
yeah,
Right? It just time flies. And that's like the bittersweet thing of GTA. Like, it's so fun to play the RP,
yeah.
but it's like 8 hours is was just gone. It's crazy.
So you started out with Warzone and then switched into the GTA scene. So without, taking into effect all the hackers and the downside of Warzone, which do you actually find yourself enjoying more?
Between the both games?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it really depends on the whole state of Warzone itself.
Yeah.
Like right now, at this very moment, I'm having a lot more fun playing GTA. Because you know yourself that Warzone's full of hackers right now, and if it's not hackers, it's just stale because of the map and the same guns, the same callouts, the same angles, the same map. You know what I mean? It's stale. But in saying that, Warzone is definitely a favorite of mine. But right this very second, GTA is definitely the play for me.
Yeah.
But when the new map comes out, though, in a month.
Yeah, a little
I'll
less,
be back into it.
That's when the anti-cheat comes out too.
Yeah,
so.
the anti-cheat, the new map, new guns from Vanguard. It's gonna be crazy.
Man, the anti-cheat, I'm excited for that to come out too, just on Vanguard, because I don't know, I know you use Twitter a little bit, not a lot. I don't think Albo uses it very much at all, but so when Vanguard first dropped a couple weeks ago, they had all these big kickoff tournaments, so thousands and thousands of dollars all in 3 days, and one team was hacking in it. No one knew because he had a monitor cam on, so you could see his screen, but he had it placed so you couldn't see the names when they crossed. It's an angle, so the way the monitor glare in the camera, you couldn't see the hacks.
Yeah.
So everyone thought he was legit, and then he played up against the Optic Pro team. So that had 45,000 viewers watching him play those tournaments.
Oh yeah, you know what?
And then so all their viewers okay, they're hacking. So this whole investigation group came together and started zooming in on their footage 4K, exposed them for hacking. But in those 2 days he played, that team made $2,500 cheating.
That's
and
crazy.
then he cheated all last year.
I didn't even know there was cheats in Vanguard.
Yeah, well, it's all the same thing. It's all the same.
True.
Same engine.
Same engine.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
if you were cheating on Warzone or Cold War, your hacking program still worked on Vanguard.
That don't make any sense to me. Why would they're coming out with Warzone because of Vanguard came out or whatever. Why wouldn't they put the anti-cheat in when Vanguard came out?
I mean, it
don't make sense.
It's built in there. It's just so right now there's an anti-cheat in it. It's not solid. So when the new map comes out, that's when their stage 3 or whatever of the anti-cheat will be released, which is the one that's harder to breach.
Hopefully, man.
So right now in Warzone, they got those doors dropping right from the sky.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to represent people. And when when people shoot those, basically when the hack locks onto these doors and dummies that come out of them, it's supposed to let Activision know they're cheating.
Really?
Yeah, and it's supposed
is that
to,
actually what it is?
Yeah. So if you sat down and shot one of those dummies, I seen a video, it kicks you out of the game.
Really?
So when they're just going around shooting with aimbot, it locks onto these doors, right?
Is that the dummies that are all over the place with the numbers coming out of them?
So that's the idea behind it.
Oh,
Obviously,
it's
like a Band-Aid on a very serious wound, but it's not doing a whole lot.
Let's just throw a few dummies in there and see who shoots us.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just out of the loop.
Yeah, well, you're doing the whole
I don't even know what the doors are, and now I do.
That's the first time I heard of that. I haven't touched or watched Warzone in probably 3 or 4 weeks.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I've only been playing the last few, maybe the last 4 days. I've gotten a couple games in, and I immediately, when you're running around, you see all these doors dropping, red doors dropping, and you're like, what the hell is that?
Last time I played Warzone, it was me, you, Matt, and Tom, I think.
Yeah.
And that was before Vanguard dropped, and Vanguard's been out 2-3 weeks almost now.
Yeah, it was a while ago. That was my opening back into Warzone.
Yeah. But it's even crazier too, because going back to what I was saying with that hacker is that when he got exposed, he dropped this whole list of other people that were hacking in the scene.
I seen that.
And that was 15 people. And then a couple hours after that, he tweeted out something like, "You think that's crazy? You should see all the top Warzone content creators that are hacking." But he didn't drop any names.
No. I can see hackers.
Yeah.
I can see top streamers hacking.
Yeah.
If not hacking, using VPNs to get easier lobbies.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I guess to get the program, it was almost like a group me messaging thing. Group me as the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some of those something like that you had to get into to get the program.
Okay.
That's where you bought it, and you could see other people's names, other people talking, and he did, there was just Warzone streamers and they're getting them too and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was just had to join the homies, and he dropped that full list of names.
Yeah, he dropped
and
all his friends.
Yeah, they're all obviously, oh, we don't do that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No one's gonna admit to it.
No, and
unless
there's
they get
definitely a
caught.
lot more than that list doing it. And you said, if it's not cheating, it's using VPNs, which is another form of cheating.
Some people
right?
don't find VPNs cheating, but I mean, it's definitely altering the skill-based matchmaking.
Absolutely, you're gonna end up in an Israel server.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's based just to get more viewers to seem like you're, goated.
Yeah,
But really, you're up against people that run into walls.
Yeah,
and they're 0.6 KDs.
Yeah, and another example of how it's, like you said, it's altering it. So what was it? SBMM showed your lobby and if it was like a bronze or a gold or a platinum, and then they stopped it immediately because all these big streamers were getting these bronze lobbies, right?
Yeah.
So
at some
obviously
point, you
they're
got to
hiding
step back and be like, okay, why is this guy with a 4KD? Why are you getting bronze lobbies?
Yeah.
Like, okay, then they come out and they say everybody gets bronze lobbies once or twice, and then you look through their list and it's like, no, there's like bronze lobbies. Like
it's like one gold lobby a day.
Yeah. And we're out there. I'm like at 1.7, 1.8, and I'm getting platinums, diamonds every game.
Every game.
Yeah. So there's got to be something going on there. Like.
Yeah.
People say whitelists, like if the streamers are like COD puts them into easy lobbies for content.
Yeah.
Or VPN. I don't believe the whitelist thing because I don't believe Call of Duty would do that. I mean,
surprised.
Yeah. I mean, no, but like they probably would, but like I just can't see it. Like
I guess their benefit is that more people want to watch it when people are doing crack.
But can you imagine like Activision in their HQ? Like they're like, hey, Z got 15,000 viewers right now. Throw them into easiest lobbies. Like, do you think people at Activision are actually doing that?
Probably, man.
I don't know if it's like that instant or if it's like Z and Spartacus or like Aiden and Nick Merckx and all the big heads like will just permanently put them, because like you said, you look at their lobbies and there's only 1 platinum and 100 gold, right?
Yeah.
Or 100 bronze, sorry.
Yeah.
So like it's just like a permanent, consistent thing, and that way like they're getting all these viewers and people are watching people do these plays and they're like, man, I want to do that. I want to get on this game. I can do that. You know what I mean?
It's like one of those things that like we'll actually just like never know the truth.
Yeah.
No,
like you'll never know if like a Warzone hacker or a Warzone streamer's hacking, if they're not hacking, if they're using VPNs. Like the only way you can actually know is like just in like one specific cases like Mutex. Like when everyone thought he was hacking, he'd literally go live 10 minutes, then start up his PC, go through his whole PC, so he's not using a VPN, then load up. Then he had like 3 monitor cams. Like that's like the only person that actually like went completely out of the way that actually proved he wasn't hacking.
Yeah. Then again, you could use a VPN like within a second.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I mean.
Even if he did that, I mean, he could just go to intermission screen and literally flop it on.
Yeah.
And it's done. It's only a button.
Yeah.
Z did a pretty good video, that YouTube video he did where he had like cams all around him and he showed his whole. He
was like 30 minutes
did the same
long,
thing.
man.
Yeah, and I mean he was cracked in that video too. He was smacking dudes.
So
you played one game.
You guys see the optic announcement when Z-Loader joined?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking sick video.
Yeah, that was good.
It's
insane.
really dope.
We're gonna have to get. Hey Reed, we got to do one of those soon.
Do like an introduction video.
Yeah,
like
it was
an actual
actually
intro
cracked.
video.
Like the boys are sat down playing, the phone rings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was a good video.
Yeah.
I like that. It's good for him too. Another Newfoundland streamer. He's from Central Newfoundland and he's on optic. So it's good to see Newfies getting their name out there and getting involved in that whole scene, right?
Where's he from now, though? Where's he living?
He's from
Toronto
Grand Falls.
now.
Yeah, he's in Toronto now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he just moved up recently.
I thought
Actually,
he was in Nova Scotia.
he was New Brunswick.
New
I think,
Brunswick,
yeah.
for a while, and then originally from Grand Falls though, and then he moved to Toronto maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. Max.
Cool. Good for him, man.
Yeah, man, he's really making moves. It's good to see. Got in there with the
As
Doc.
soon as he's playing with Doc now, he's good now, right?
Yeah.
He got his name out.
That's all it took, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, his talent and his grind is what really pushed the Doc to even play with him in the first place.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So
For sure.
can't really take that away from him. But back to you. You're in Lucid City.
Yeah, Lucid City is a GTA server that we're in.
All right.
It's based in Los Santos. The Los Santos map, but the server's called Lucid City.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us a little background of the grind. How long you been on that server?
I don't know, probably like
a
5
month and a half or something.
Yeah, like 5 weeks for sure, 5 or 6 weeks. And
Dude, you're known by everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I literally the first like day or two that I went in there, I was just like literally telling everybody my name.
Yeah.
Everybody, like I didn't even care. And it's funny because I mentioned to someone a couple days ago, they asked me like where I do that, put my hand up.
Yeah.
And at the time when I joined the city, that's the only keybind I knew.
Okay.
so I would just introduce myself and I just point up in the air every time, and it just stuck. Now everybody sees me in the city and they're just like, Tony Bass.
I noticed that everybody that goes by you will say Tony Bass. They won't be like, hey man, what's the right?
No,
Tony
man.
Bass.
Bro, people just drive by me and I'll just hear them screaming out the car because it's prox chat. So
Yeah.
they'll drive up the 2 lanes next to me and they'll just scream it and just vroom, just keep driving. Like it's
You're
funny, man.
legendary in that community now.
It's good, man.
Yeah, no, it is.
Have you thought about upgrading your prio, or have you already done that?
No, I got like level 5 prio.
Oh, you got it now?
Yeah, I'm like there's queues of like 50 people. I'm always
Yeah.
first. And I also got streamer role in Discord, which I feel like that gives a prio as well.
You could probably So you get one of those like VIP card tickets, get something nice.
Yeah, but like even if you get a
Yeah,
VIP
you still
card
gotta have
ticket,
the money,
you
I
still gotta
know.
have the money.
Yeah.
And I'm broke. I don't do nothing in the city to make money, man. I just like socializing. And
What about your trips to the island?
Yeah, I don't even do that anymore, really. No.
You're more of like a social butterfly in there.
Yeah, that's all I do. But people
thinking-
just give me money, to be honest. People like loan me money.
I was watching you one time, and you were you're taking your trip to the island, and you lit up a cigarette on the plane, blew up the plane.
So, yeah.
Everybody
Yes. So like, there's actual pilots, man. There's actual pilots in the game, and like they take you from like the airport to the island, and the island is where you make real money, and you gotta do legal stuff and RP that out. But when I got on the plane, I lit a cigarette in the plane, man, and I didn't know nothing of it. But when the pilot like first puts you in the plane and you're about to take off, he's like, he does that thing where he's speaking. He's like, "Welcome to the airport. But we're taking a flight. No smoking. No using your cell phones." And we're up in the air, and I just light up a cigarette, and he gets so mad because apparently like it can blow the airplane up or something and cost like $200K, bro. He got so mad at me. He got pissed.
That's pretty good then. At least you're getting your name out there, right?
Oh yeah, good or bad. Good or bad.
Yeah, bad advertising is sometimes good advertising.
Yeah.
So tell us a little more about you and your content creating. So like, for example, you're doing the RSG Eats pizza reviews.
Yes. Yes. I think the videos go out this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me and Ty, we do the pizza stuff, and we go to different places, different restaurants, different. Not home style restaurants, but like fast food chain or pizza chains and all that. And we'll rate the pizzas. What is it? Top out of 20, 10, 10.
Yeah, 10, combined with 20.
And yeah, that's been a great time. You know yourself, you've been there. It's been a great time. It's been a laugh. I'm excited to see the videos because like the first video we did was kind of wild. Like it was kind of choppy. We didn't really know what we were doing. But now as we do more and more and more, they're getting better, more professional. So I'm excited to see where that goes for sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping that those take off.
Oh, me too.
So you're really tell us about your journey with RSG. You've been you're the second longest member of RSG.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out you for that. And so about 2 years now, maybe a little more. Not exactly positive on the date. We were talking about this before we started. So you've been in RSG either around 2 years, we'll say. Second longest member on RSG. I was so down to have you join. I couldn't wait to reach out to you about it.
I mean, I was down to join too. I mean, I didn't have no one backing me up or no orgs or nothing like that to really, I mean, you got, people that do the film, shout out Reid, and all this doing the filming, the photo shoots, all that, man. It's great to be a part of. It really is. And to meet everybody, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's crazy because like we're really all friends now. Like a big, like a big familia, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy, and you see people come and go, and before you know it, you're one of the longest members in RSG, and you're seeing these new people come in. Like you got that other person coming in now of the week, and it's been crazy. It's been an amazing experience.
Definitely a wild ride.
Oh yeah,
I think you were the fourth ever to join, so you've seen it all basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you were involved before that, anyways, like in the tournaments and all that stuff. Like you were around.
I don't even know. Like I never went to your lands.
No,
like, RSG was done lands.
Yeah,
I've never done any of that before.
That was like years and years ago now, though.
Yeah. Even tournaments. Like I don't even know if like you did Fortnite tournaments.
Yeah. Wait, that was again. That was probably 2018, like early 2018.
Yeah, I wasn't around for that either.
No,
but I should have been because I was a crackhead at Fortnite. I love that. But nah, man, it's been a wild ride.
Like it has been for sure. It's wild to think about how long we've had streamers and how long you've been on the team and stuff. So a little bit of background history. Twist is the only reason. I'm not gonna say only reason, but the main reason that me and Ty actually met, and actually me and Reid.
Yeah.
So we were talking about this on the first podcast, so you guys will see it if you watch the first one. Me and Ty just talked basically about the ins and outs of RSG, where it started, where it is today, where it's going. And you were like the main focal point. So October last year, so 13 months ago, Brady came to me and he was like, "Yo, the boys got some really good ideas. Ty's smart. He's into this stuff." And it was initially about search and destroy tournament.
Yeah.
So he threw me in a chat with Ty, and another guy, and we were just talking. It was basically brainstorming ideas. You should try this, try that. and the photo shoot came up.
Yeah.
Ty was actually like, just throw us a couple hoodies, man. We'll go out one day and we'll get a photo shoot done. It'll be really good.
That was a sick photo shoot.
It was.
That was a lot of fun, man.
Like downtown and stuff. We got some nice shots.
Yeah, man. Up on that building with the boats in the back and Signal Hill and stuff.
And it was only like a couple of us. Like we were able to like really focus in on like different. Like we went to like downtown, Bowering Park, Kitty Vitty.
Yeah.
Like we just drove around to a bunch of spots. But there was only a few of us.
Yeah, it was really good.
Easier control. It was freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. I was nervous at first. It was the first time we all met personally in real life, but it was great. Shout out Reid for coming out and taking the photos, doing an excellent job, spending all the time editing them and just making sure they were absolutely perfect, getting all the shots for us. That was a really good experience. So you threw us in that chat. That was first really one-on-one or whatever with Ty, and that actually started our relationship.
Yeah.
That started the photo shoot. That happened. So the merch came in like the beginning of October. It was shortly after, maybe mid-October, you put us in that chat. First week of November is when we did the photo shoot. So it all kind of just started to snowball from that, right? So that was wild, man. Shout out to you for doing that.
No problem. I mean, you don't, like when you're doing that stuff, you don't think about it until you look back and you're like, holy shit, like,
yeah, it was.
That did really snowball something, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
man.
Nah, it was good. It was. I mean, he had the ideas. He said, "Put me in a chat." I said, "All right, let's go. Let's do it."
Yeah, we got.
And
this.
at the time, I don't think
done.
there was like anybody really like you had. I don't know if you had people with you to give you a hand with anything.
No, it was all me.
I don't know, right? That's
Yeah.
what I mean. And now it's kind of like a big operation going on.
Yeah,
you got
man.
the filmmaker, you got the idea, you got the streamers that's been here for a minute, and,
Yeah.
and it's great.
Yeah, it's growing at a wild pace. So like that was a year ago. We didn't have any photos of the merch, right? We didn't have any photo shoots done. Like you said, it was just me trying to juggle everything. But now we got, me, Reid, and Ty are huge in the background of RSG, getting stuff done for you guys and, pumping out this content. We got the streamers like Brady, who've been here forever, like he just said, always there to help out, being on the Rue streams, just getting in there. So, and that's another thing that Brady is involved with is the Rue streams. Hopefully we get you on there Friday.
I love them, man, because I don't care what I'm saying. I get drunk on those Rue streams, bro. I love it so much. And the vibe is good too, man.
Yeah, man.
I love coming in and bringing the vibe up. I love it.
It's good. You get that rush when you get a bonus or something. You know what I mean? Or a crazy time hits. It's great with the guys. We all just feed off each other's energy. So, thanks for being on those two.
No problem,
that's
man.
awesome. So, like I was saying, after we put us in a chat, man, it was probably only a month later. I think it wasn't long after you started doing these Warzone customs.
Yeah.
And
see, I'm surprised. Like you're gonna say Reid, right?
yeah.
So like I didn't even know how Reid managed to get in my customs before you knew Reid. Reid must have been a viewer of mine.
Yo, Reid, how did you get in those? Yeah. So he was a viewer. He was watching your streams.
So
and
he was a viewer of mine before he was even a part of RSG.
Oh yeah, big
like
time.
I didn't even know that. Like this is so far behind. I just didn't even know that.
So when we were, me and Ty were here doing for the first podcast. Again, it was about RSG. We were typing up the stuff we were going to talk about, and I was like, so Brady put us in this chat, and then I was like, and then I met Reid through Brady's call. I'm like, holy shit, Brady is like the puzzle piece that puts all this together, man. Like,
Yeah, it's been good, man.
but yeah, that's how it happened. I was watching your stream and watching your customs, and I was like, I want to get in on this. This looks fun as fuck. So I was like, all right, I'm getting in on it. I hop in one day. I don't know if I joined a random team or if Reid joined a random team, but however it worked out, me and Reid got on the same team with another person. I don't even remember who that person was. But I had such a good experience with them. We actually won that game. We won the game. It ended top dam. I went down like twice. Reid saved my ass. And I was like, after the game ended, you just leave. That's it. It's done. So I was asking the boys, who is this guy, man? How do I get in contact with him? I had such a good vibe with him. The teamwork was there. Like, it was a great time. Like, it was the most fun I had playing Warzone in a long ass time. So I finally found him, and we started playing a couple games and like chatting, and then that's when we got in with Reid, and he wanted to do videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So you put us all together, man. Like without you, I don't even know where we would be
it
today.
all,
honestly.
it all happens for a reason, bro. It's good. It's awesome. I appreciate the gas, man. Like, I appreciate it.
I didn't really realize, like I said, until we were typing it up. We're like, oh, Twist has been here forever. He's linking all the boys up, and he's it's wild, man.
So as you're talking with this, I'm trying to like think about when like I said earlier, like when you don't think about it, right? Like then you can even say like if I didn't work at Country Ribbon, I wouldn't even know Ty.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like if I didn't meet Jordy, I wouldn't even
Yeah.
know who Ty is. And then it just goes, you know what I mean? Like it's just things just seem to work out.
Yeah, it's
right.
wild,
Just
man.
connect everything together. It's awesome.
All these things happen. It just
Mhm.
spirals, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad it all happened, to be honest with you, because I don't even think we'd be sat here today. Like,
No.
obviously, we wouldn't be here with you, but I don't think that even this would be a thing right now.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
the
we'd
right
still
things
be
put
just,
together, man.
Yeah, man, we'd just be hosting like online tournaments and doing that grind by myself still.
Yeah.
So, thanks, man. I
No
appreciate
problem,
it.
bro. No problem.
Thanks for putting your neck out there and getting us in that chat and stuff. Like, it's awesome.
No issues, man.
So, we'll go back to you. You put us in the chat and stuff and got us to where we are today. So let's talk more about your streaming. So you went originally from Twitch to Facebook, grew your community.
Yeah. So Facebook is good. Like Facebook it's good, but we had 12,000 followers on Facebook,
Yeah, man, huge.
but I could have anywhere from like 5 to 20 people in my chat.
Yeah.
So I just said, I don't think this is the play. So what was it? 2 months ago, I went back to Twitch, and it's been good over there.
So was that just like when you did that? Was that just like I'm gonna try once or twice?
It was just like an instinct. Like there was like a week length of time where like I was just thinking like, man, I got to do this. I should do this. I should do this. And my Facebook number was going down. My vibe was going down on stream because I was always in the back of my mind like, why is Facebook not growing for me? Like, why am I losing? I'm literally losing followers. If like, I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna try it. And I think the first test stream on Twitch, people came through and they showed love with subs and bits and all that. And it's like it rekindled some passion for streaming again. So I was like, I'm just going to stay over here. And not to say that I'll never stream on Facebook again, but as of right now, I'm on Twitch full time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, I was thinking about it a couple days ago to go back over to Facebook for a stream or two because there's people that follow me on Facebook that still don't know that I'm on Twitch, so I wanted to go on Facebook and just kind of direct people over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I may do that, but as of right now, I'm full time on Twitch.
So if you do that, are you doing RP over there, or are you?
I don't know.
I
I may just do like a
just chatting thing.
yeah,
you
like
were
I
doing
may just do
before.
like a 2-hour watching YouTube videos,
Yeah.
just saying hello to people
I
that I
like
haven't
that.
talked to since I've been on Facebook.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really gonna focus on gameplay.
Yeah.
Right? I may play Warzone. I don't know. Depends how I'm feeling that day.
See what happens.
Yeah, I might play GTA. I don't know. I'm addicted to that right now, and I may do that.
You got me addicted to that.
It's good.
I never even
it's
played
good.
it before, and I
No.
feel like I've been playing it for like a year.
It's literally just like getting invested in the story.
Yeah.
Like when I first came into the city, Lucid City, I didn't know anybody. I didn't have a car. I didn't know how to do banks. But now a month and a half in, I'm like robbing banks. I'm like got my own crew together. Like I'm doing the hacks of the banks, like which is like putting in code while you're hacking, and you just see the character story building. And that's what people comes back and keep watching for because they're interested in what your next move is going to be. How you going to take over this? How you going to do this? And it's just cool, man. It's freaking awesome.
That's like the one thing that I feel is like really noticeable with GTA RP is that, like, let's say you were playing Warzone. Let's say you did like a random quads or something. Like you end up getting the dub. Like there's a good chance like after you play that game, you're probably never gonna like meet those random people on your team again. But I feel like with RP, it's like it's just so easy to make actual friendships with people.
Oh yeah,
Like-
and that's another thing too. Like I don't
Yeah.
like if I leave the city right now, like I would miss people, man.
Yeah.
Like I've been in Discord calls with these guys. I'm in the same Discord with them, and like, it's it's friends, bro. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get in there so deep, you start knowing people so good, and then you don't want to leave it.
You're like talking to them, hanging out with them for like 4 hours a day,
Yeah,
just
like-
playing RP, and
yeah.
then you just do that every single day. I mean, by the time you know it, like you're friends with these people for fucking 2 months,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
like actual friends.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big part of your life. I
Yeah.
noticed as soon as you hop in the city, you're like, yo, let me call some people, see what's
Oh,
on
yeah.
what's happening here.
Yeah. I just go to like these little hubs, like like dealership and Burger Shot, and like most people there know me, so I'll just go and have a socialized thing, and there's like a gym and stuff, and I'll like and then I'll be on the phone, I'll be like getting a crew together to go rob a bank, and it's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
And the rush you get from doing a bank, bro, like when you're hacking the bank and like someone's on the radio and they're like, yo, cop share, and you turn the corner and you're like looking out the door and there's like 5 cop cars out there with guns and the squad team is there, and you know that like you have to run from these guys, man. Your heart's pumping. You're there doing the hack, and you're breaking into the
You're
vaults, and you're like, there we go. You
You're
know
like
what I mean?
getting out of the car, like you like leave the bank, you're like mashing your F button trying to get in the
yes,
vehicle.
man. Like you're just trying not to get shot up. Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good.
So for people who don't play RP, what happens if you get caught?
Like from the cops?
Yeah.
It's total role play, man. They'll put you in the back of the car. They'll read your rights. They'll bring you to the cop station, to the jail part of the cop station. They'll read your charges. They'll confiscate your stuff, whether it's dirty money from the bank or whatever, right? And then they'll ship you off to the jail, to the prison that's in the map.
So how long are you in that for?
Well, depends. I got caught once doing a bank. And I was like the getaway driver. So he was doing a bank up north in Paleto Bay. I don't know if you guys know where Paleto Bay is.
I do, yeah.
And like I was on the radio, and I was like, it's cool because you plan these huge getaways. So I was in a boat in a river, and they were supposed to hit the bank and then drive to me into the boat. But when they got to me in the boat, there was a helicopter above my head. So that whole time, I was trying to run away from the cops with the helicopter over my head, and it didn't work out. Anyways, I didn't kill nobody. I didn't rob the bank myself. I had 30 months, which equals to 30 minutes. But let's say you kill a cop in the city, you're getting like 200
like an hour,
months.
like 2 hours.
Yeah, you're getting like 200 months, which is like 200 minutes, which is like almost 3 hours.
That's not that bad.
Well, it's in game time too, right?
Yeah, so you gotta sit there in the
so
jail.
you can't go to jail, log off, come back on 2
Yeah.
hours later. You got to spend all your 2 hours actually in game in the jail.
That could really mess with a stream.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It could.
You're into it just chatting for 2 hours.
That's the rush, though, man. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely a different vibe, man. I'm loving it. I'm glad that you switched over to it.
I am too, man.
Not even just like Twitch. I'm like into that game. You know what I mean? It opened up my eyes for it all because you guys were both playing it too, and a bunch
You got
of
me
other,
into it, really.
Yeah, a bunch of other streamers were into it too. So it was good vibes on that the entire time.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with like talking about good vibes. Like Warzone to me was really like throwing me off.
Yeah.
Last going off.
Negative.
Yeah, like I would just be playing it, and I just like even people I was playing with, like I wouldn't be like really talking to them, man. Like I'd just be like so down and out, like same stuff, where we driving, like oh my god, where we going? Like, oh, I'm dead, I'm in the gulag, fuck this, get me out of this.
I noticed a
like,
huge shift in your temperament. Like,
yeah,
you were always like, even when you died, man, you could die 5 times in a row, and you just be like laughing about it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, whatever.
Now
it is
I'm
what it is.
beating my desk up,
And then you started punching your desk. You were like about to snap controllers. Like I could see the change in you that game was bringing out, man. But now you're back to that like laughing, having a good time. You know what? Eating pizza on stream. Shooting shit.
That's what it's all about, man. It's trying to keep the positive vibes. Yeah. Oh, I'm drinking a lot. My girl was joking around yesterday, calling me an alcoholic, but I only drink on weekends. I only drink on weekend.
You were drinking last night, that's for sure.
I was drunk as hell last night, man. Jeff, you know Jeff? You know Jeff, G-Hoff, you call him, or whatever you want to call him. He brought me a Remembrance Day 3 days ago. The liquor stores were closed. I mentioned one thing. All I said was liquor stores were closed. He sent me a picture of a 26er of Pink Whitney outside my door.
He told me about this.
And I drank it all last night.
He was like, Twist was talking about how he didn't have any liquor and the stores were closed. He was like, I live like 2 minutes away from him. I went and dropped one off for him.
Yeah, I was wicked, man. It's nice having that support too.
It's a big, like you said, man. It's not just an org. I always say it. It's it's an org second. It's a family first, right? Like,
and even Jeff, like I didn't know Jeff very long. Like I've only known Jeff like since I guess Rubet. Like
yeah,
I didn't even know who he was. I just seen him dropping bombs in your chat with subs and stuff. I didn't even know if he was from. I mean, Jeff 709. I guess I knew he was from the area, but I didn't even know like how big of a part he was. And now he's been showing up to photo shoots and showing out love.
On the road streams.
Yeah, on the road streams now as well. Like he's got the webcam going and stuff. So that's good for him, man.
Yeah,
it's
he's
good to see
definitely
him being
coming
a
out
part
of
of
the shell.
it. Yeah.
The first I'm gonna say month. So like he was just like, I want to hang around with you guys. I want to get involved more. I want to meet the guys and I just want to be a bigger part of RSG and like get in that family. And I just told him hang around. And I was like, come on Roo streams if you want. And he was like, I don't even have a camera. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. He's really shy, right? So like the first 2 streams, I think he had his lights off.
Yeah.
You just see the brim of his glasses, man. The boys were calling him out, and then the next stream, the light was on. Even chat was like, "Yo, he's got his light on, man."
He's starting to show a bit of personality on the camera, right? Like that's what you got to do. You got to show a bit of personality, show some authenticity. Don't be camera shy. It's
I was the same
it,
way, man.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Even
is.
like the first time we tried doing a podcast, I was like anxiety, and now it's just like here's another podcast,
just
right?
chilling, right? That's all.
Yeah. I'm sure like everybody had those feelings like first time streaming and stuff and having people watch you. It's
when I
definitely
first streamed, man, I'll be honest. Like I that's my first day on the stream is the first day I lost my accent. Like I literally like I sat down like before I even streamed. Like I like got myself put together. Like I had the background. Like I knew what I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a light off. I had the right stuff, the right lighting, the right equipment, and like I was right like trying to be professional as if I was on a podcast right from the get go. Like I don't even know if you can bring up like old videos of me or like old streams. I don't think you can.
Probably not.
I think they
like or like
just be
Twitch clips, like Twitch clips, like
be
3
the only
years
thing,
ago.
because
Like,
Facebook deletes your VODs.
yeah, they do now. They do. Yeah.
So it has to be like old Twitch clips.
But like the old Twitch clips, like you can see like me trying to like talk very professional and like sometimes it got a little cringe even. Like if I watch back my clips now, I'm like, man, like the production was decent, but like the way I like portrayed myself, like presented myself, it was a whole different version. And that's my girl used to hate hearing me in there, man. She used to hate it. She's like, why are you talking like that? Like, why are you talking?
Sounds like you're from the West Coast.
Yeah, I just like I immediately just like lost my accent when I go live.
Yeah.
And even now, like I still like, you know, I sometimes lose my accent, but when I'm like people in GTA, they pick it up and they're like, when you say car or say like bear, like I say bear, but it's like beer. Or something like that, like right, like that's where my accent do come out. But like, man, my first couple months on Twitch, it was very cringe. It was very cringe.
Well, it just goes to show you were taking it serious, right? You know what I mean?
No, that's what I mean. Like that's, and it all comes back to like at the get go, bro. You need to be like, you need to have a good personality. You need to show character. You need to show, you know, who you are. And
absolutely, yeah. So I can even tell you, like, so I lived away for a long time, and like, some people can't even understand what you're saying. Like you say a word and they're like, "What?"
Yeah.
You know, it sounds perfectly fine to you, but they're like, "What the hell are you saying?"
That's like one thing I noticed too, just from like playing games with like other people that aren't from here. Like I lost my actual accent really fast.
Yeah.
Like I don't notice anymore, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of people are like, it's just not there. Like my accent.
People don't even know I'm from Canada.
Yeah.
When they watch me, they're like, "Oh, you're from Canada?" But like if it was like, say when I was like 18 years old, just hanging out with the boys from Torbay. Like you know, I was from Canada. Like when I was talking then, man, like you know, you're barely even speaking words.
I mean.
You're just gibberish.
Yeah.
You're
People
just
be
throwing
like, "Where
words
you
out
from?"
there.
You're like Canada, and they're like, "Oh, what part of Canada from?" You're like Newfoundland, and they're like, "No, you're not." Like
Yeah, like,
they're like
that's what I
mind
mean.
blown because you don't sound like an actual like Newfie.
That happened to me so much up the way. They're like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
I've worked with people from Newfoundland. You are not from there.
You just lose the accent. Like
it don't take long, and like you said, man, shortly after moving back home, it was back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just hanging around with those people, and it's just like it's there.
Even my girl, she's from like central Newfoundland, and even she had a very thick accent when I met her.
Yeah.
Because her parents are little old folk, you know, they're from Grand Bank, right? Like
just straight Bayman.
Yeah, and like my girl, like she's after losing her accent, being with me almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Like she don't even really have an accent anymore.
No, she don't.
But when I first met her, man, it was like,
one of those dirty accents.
yeah, man, like
there was no trouble to tell where she was from.
no, I met her on Tinder, and when she walked down my stairs first. Stuff she said, man. It was like the accent, like, hey, bye. now she's like, she just has barely any accent now.
She was out chopping some wood,
yeah.
wood stove, right? No, that's awesome. So, where do you see yourself with streaming? Like, what's you're obviously you're full time right now. This is your main income.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're pushing for that success, which you've seen a lot of. Just going through the emotions myself with you, like I've seen the ups, I've seen the downs, I've seen you pull through it. And I can tell that you want this, you know what I mean? Like, where do you see yourself in, say, you know, we won't put time, but like a year or two, like just down the road, where do you see this going?
I mean, like, it's hard to say, man, because I've been doing this for almost 3 years now, and like you said, there was a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time I was on Facebook, got 100 viewers, and then it just dropped off. It's like, where do I see myself? Like honestly, in the next year or two, probably in the same position, maybe a little bit bigger. It's a grind, man. You got to get a bit of that luck as well to really like pop off and you know be considered a big streamer.
Yeah.
I mean, you know yourself, like I'm doing everything I possibly can besides like throwing out like content on YouTube. Like I'm doing everything. I'm keeping a schedule. I'm streaming 8 hours a day. I'm communicating with my community every day, answering messages. Discord's popping now. Like I'm doing everything I can, really, to grow this, and it's been a like you said, a roller coaster of up and downs. So like in 2 years, where would I like to see myself? I'd like to see myself with 50,000 viewers.
That'd be nice.
But is it gonna happen? I don't know, man. Like and it's just tough to say. Honestly though, with Grand Theft Auto, I would love to be on No Pixel.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. I was
Right?
gonna say
Like-
because like you can, like obviously in a year's time you could be in the same spot, but in
Yeah.
a year's time, 6 months time, even a month's time, you could get approved to join No Pixel, and that's playing with
And
like
that could like
hundreds of streamers that are all above like 1K viewers.
yeah, exactly.
So,
like if that could literally jumpstart your GTA
Yeah.
career. Like if I was to join No Pixel and
So that's
all
a
of a
server,
sudden,
right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the most
okay.
popular server.
It's the like
Okay.
that's where like XQC and
Yeah.
all those guys like that's what I mean though. Like if I was to join No Pixel, right, with the experience I get and just the professionalism that I show
Yeah.
in GTA, if I was to do that and then all of a sudden like I'm running with X and his boys, which is called the Chain Gang on No Pixel. Like if I started running with those guys on No Pixel, somehow wiggle my way in. Then like people over in XQC's chat will come over to my
Yeah.
chat as
Yeah.
well
You'll
to
go
see
from
like, hey, who's this Tony Bass guy? You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
popular in No Pixel now. All of a sudden, who is
Yeah.
it? And that could like completely jumpstart your career. Man.
go from like 20
Absolutely.
viewers to like
like
5,000
thousands, like
viewers.
thousands
Yeah.
of viewers.
Yeah.
It's just like Z playing with Doc, like we mentioned.
Yeah.
Right? That would be amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And-
like. That's always in the back of my mind too. Like joining No Pixel and just like getting involved with the right crew. Anybody really like.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It doesn't
Everyone
even matter
has like
as long as you have
thousands
No
of viewers.
Pixel in your name. As long as you're in there, you're gonna get viewers.
Yeah.
Do you need to apply for that,
Yeah.
or do
Yeah.
they come to
do.
you?
You have to apply.
You apply?
You apply and you pay.
Well, man, just look at, like I said earlier, you drive around a city, man, people are yelling your
Yeah.
name, bro.
That's what I mean,
And
like-
you've been there for
He's
5
getting
weeks.
there now. Where he's, yeah, I think soon enough, if he keeps playing RP, like next couple months, maybe even like you could even say a year, I could see Brady being on No Pixel. Just because
Imagine.
like anyone that's like a moderation on that server that has any power would just be like, okay, this guy just goes around a city of 350 people, and everybody looks at him saying Tony Bass.
Yeah, man. We need to
So,
get him in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, that's
it'd be
true.
amazing.
Man.
It would
5
be amazing.
weeks, and you got all those people. Know, like I feel like just it's probably because I'm watching your stream, but I feel like you are one of the most popular people on that server right now.
Besides like the head of the families,
Yeah,
pretty much. Like I'm like probably like the biggest average person.
yeah. Well, like
on the
they got
city.
clout behind them. You know what I mean? You're just
Mhm.
running around. You're not even doing stuff to make money,
No.
man. And people are giving you stuff. Like you know what I mean?
Exactly.
loans.
man.
Yeah, man. They're just like, here, take 600K. Like no
Yeah,
sweat.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy.
And you've been
It's,
there 5 weeks, not making any money back. They don't know if they're getting it back, but they're still willing to
They
give it
don't
to you.
care.
Yeah.
They don't care,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Like it's all about content and also like they do know that I'm streaming as well. Like there's a lot of people that know I stream in the city, which is one of the downfalls of not being in a whitelisted server. So you know everybody's like watching my stream and maybe they like the content on the stream. Maybe they like me as a person, so they're just giving me money so I can create content.
Yeah.
A couple of those people, they're rich as hell. They don't care. I mean, I had someone buy me a Supra a few like last week. It's
Yeah.
like a $500,000 car. I've never had $500,000 on that game before.
So that card, you can't get that right now, right? In that server?
No, it's shut down. Like it only sells a limited amount.
So is that server or is that all of them?
Just that server.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know how it all works. Like,
yeah, like varies from server to server.
yeah.
Okay. Different rules and
Yeah.
Different developers,
Yeah.
different owners, different
Yeah.
moderators. Like it's different jobs, different
everything.
Yeah, it's literally just completely different.
I feel like it takes a lot to run one of those servers, man.
You probably do, but like when you do start, like when you like say if you want to create a server, you probably get this like base. Like you get your city and you get like something, and then you can like add in stuff. I guess.
Yeah, different
like,
mods.
I've never looked into it, but I can only assume that like once you start a server, you probably just get like the base map and the base cars, and then you can add in different stuff. Like Ty might know more about that than me. I
I have no idea.
Yeah, like, I have no idea.
I'm
how
assuming
they do
it's probably the same thing like you're saying. Like I'm assuming you just get like the base map. You probably gotta like implement like the mods of stores in yourself, then probably pick what stores you want as jobs, stuff like that. I'm assuming there's a lot that goes into it.
And then you gotta
a
like
lot.
then you gotta like go through the RNG of getting
Yeah.
certain money at banks and stuff like that. And you know. And I know I've watched like developers on No Pixel.
Yeah.
They stream. There's a developer named GTA Wise Guy.
I watch him all the time. He's a good car guy.
And he's like streaming himself, like developing cars and like making them and changing
Yeah.
the speed and the
No way.
tilt
Yeah.
and the
The
like
damage you take,
yes,
everything,
It's
like-
crazy, man.
Like
Like
down to like bits and pieces. Like if you hit a wall going this fast, what's gonna happen to your car? Are you gonna float the windshield? Like he literally just spends like 4 hours every morning just crashing his car and driving down the road just into walls and stuff.
I
Yeah,
knew
it's
it was like
developer.
in depth because just the
Mhm.
stuff you do, like the process and like how you got to go, if you wanted to do something illegal, you got to get a bunch of gear ready.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
I knew it was like super intricate like that, but I didn't know that much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, there's developers that create all the cars we drive in and stuff. I mean, you think about it, like I have a Supra in GTA, I have a GTR Nismo. None of that stuff belongs in GTA, so that's got to be like developed into the game.
Yeah.
Right, whether it's an already made file or the developer created the car in Adobe and then put the files into the game.
Okay. So
Right.
that all these cars are different server to server,
Yeah.
then, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
oh yeah.
That's wild, man.
Mm.
So you're obviously going to continue the GTA grind. No plans to stop that anytime soon, I'm guessing.
No plans to stop, but like we'll see when the new map comes out
Yeah.
for Verdansk. I mean that specific map,
Yeah.
right? The new one.
Yeah, it would have to be a
So-
good anti-cheat, I bet, to get your attention to go back to that.
Honestly, it's not even the anti-cheat for me. Like, it's not even anti-cheat. The reason why I got off, it's not even the hackers. It's just the staleness.
Yeah.
I've been playing this shit for
Yeah.
2 years, man. It's just stale.
I feel like it's a bunch of empty promises. They're like, we got a big announcement about anti-cheat, and then
Yeah.
it's like a picture of, it's coming in a month.
Yeah.
Or
And
even
then it was
6
supposed
months,
to
you know
drop,
what I
and
mean?
it still hasn't dropped, and now it's pushed again.
Yeah.
And
But
it-
that's the thing. Like when they really, like I was saying earlier, like when that picture dropped, the anti-cheat was put in, but that was like the stage 1 of it.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like that's what's in Vanguard right now. So like when December comes around, hopefully, like they said, like the actual final stage, the anti-cheat will be in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, like it's not even the cheat stuff for me.
Just stale.
Like if
Yeah.
I run into one hacker every 5 games, it is what it is. It's the same. Like the other 4 games are no hackers.
Yeah.
I'm just not enjoying the game
Yeah.
at the moment because it's the same angles, same cars. Like I said, like same buildings. Like where we drop them, super. Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
come on, let's go.
Literally
You know what
drop,
I mean?
loot, die, repeat.
Yeah.
Whereas
and there's
GTA, you got all
there's
these
no
interactions.
like progression at all. Like I don't care about the battle pass. I don't care about the camos. Maybe that's me as a person,
Yeah.
but like I could really care less about the operator challenges and stuff. I want to see
Yeah.
like a certain.
boring.
Yeah. Like I want to see like a ranked league in Warzone.
Yeah.
There needs to be a ranked mode, man. So then, you can see a progression in yourself and
Something
a
more
little
than
build.
skill-based
Yeah.
matchmaking.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and like people like it's been out for so long. That's what I mean. Like when I remember when me and Ty used to play when it first came out, we dropped 60, 70 kills and get a dub. We'd be up like jumping around and screaming. But now it's like you get a dub and you're like, all right, let's go
Yeah.
on to the next one.
Drop like
Yeah.
20 kills. You're like, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's just keep it moving. Let's go. To the
Yeah,
next
I feel
game.
like the biggest accomplishment in Warzone right now is a new PR.
Yeah, that's it.
And even then, like depending on like what your PR is, like impossible to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
because
Yeah.
people are like, it's the same thing happened with Fortnite, right? Like Fortnite was out for 2 or 3 years, and then all of a sudden the only people left playing were just like goated people.
Yeah, crack players.
Like my dad, for instance, he won't even play Warzone no more because it's people are way too good.
Yeah.
And they just develop these skills where they're like really, really good and they know the angles and they know how to hit their shots. And,
Yeah.
And now people are just the only people left playing are people that are cracked at the game.
Yeah.
Same thing with Fortnite. Like the only people left playing are the people that can just, like build
Yeah.
like something crazy.
It's
right?
not fun to play against those
No,
people.
it's not.
It's basically killing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the more people get better at the game, the harder it is to play.
Less casuals play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
less casuals.
Yeah,
right?
and especially when
So-
those people get into the lower skilled lobbies
Yeah.
and just do work, you know what I mean?
And then
Mhm.
those casuals are like, fuck this, I'm just gonna buy hacks. I can't kill these
Yeah,
good players.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
it's just
a
one big
repeating
circle.
circle. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about you and RSG. So obviously, be honest about it. I know I'm sitting right here, but like, are you enjoying it? Do you see any future with RSG? Like, what do you feel like?
Oh, I feel a future for sure. And if I'm enjoying it, I mean, look at us, bro. Like, look at us.
Yeah, we're
Like,
growing.
we're here sitting doing a podcast. I mean, we got photo shoots, and of course I'm enjoying it. There's nothing to not enjoy about it.
I love
It's
that.
like, why would you not enjoy? You got someone making films for you. You got a great group of people, and you're getting photo shoots to show mom. Like, look at me, mom, in the photo shoot, right? Like, you got all this stuff. What's not to enjoy, bro? You know what I mean?
I feel that.
The future is whatever. It's whatever we make of it,
Yeah, it's looking bright too.
right? Like, yeah, exactly. Like,
We
I'm
got a
not
lot
going
of-
nowhere. I don't know if you and Ty I don't know if you guys are going here. I'm not.
Yeah,
not.
I'm actually
Right?
gonna, I'm actually gonna head out. I'll,
Yeah,
I'll,
like, I was
I'll see you
gonna-
guys more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, no one's gonna
No, we're definitely here for the long run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We got a lot of good stuff coming. I mean, we're going to be up to when this video drops. This is going to be the 5th video of the week that it drops.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We're up to 5 videos a week.
a lot of content.
Reed's probably hating himself over there right now.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like just in the last like month and a half, 2 months, like the amount of content we've started doing is just so fun, and it's like just really like opening up like a whole new like reach that we can have. Like, for example, like we have the last like 2 months started this podcast, RSG Eats, Rubet's been going for about 4 months, almost 5. Like, that's 3 things alone, and like we thought about those like we thought about them for like a week, then we instantly did it. So like as soon as like another idea pops in the head, like as long as we can make time for it, we're gonna do that too. And then like the RSG Eats Pizza is just gonna go to something else next, and it's just gonna be like a repeating cycle of like just new content coming and coming and coming.
Yeah, it's gonna be just adding more and more. I feel like,
and then we still got that announcement like later this week. Like, still new streamers getting involved. New streamers. It seems like streamers overall, especially from the Newfoundland area, are becoming like very interested in joining. Like,
for sure.
People are always reaching out to Albo asking like, "Yo, like, how can I get involved in this?" Whether it's people that actually want to join as a streamer, or a content creator, or even people just in the community, like such as like Jeff, for example.
Yeah,
they just want to be involved.
We're getting like, honestly, like 20 to 30 people asking to join a week.
That's what I mean.
It's insane.
Yeah,
they're just regular gamers though. They might not even stream.
Yeah, well, like people who
have requirements, right?
Yeah, obviously, there's some people who started up a month ago and they're like, "Yo, I want to be part of something. I want to get involved in this," or people who are just like coming on to RSG and want to be like a Discord mod or a page mod or something.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Lots of people looking to get involved, which it just goes to show that we're doing it right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It might be a slow grind, but it's definitely an organic growth, and I'm loving it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it like started off as like a slower grind, but now like it's just like everything's just building up faster. Like I said earlier, like we're doing content faster. There's people that are wanting to join faster. The name's getting around a lot more. Like, just in Newfoundland in general, like there's countless amounts of people that like either mention it to Albo, or like, for example, like I was at the grocery store the other day and someone was like, "Hey, Albo," man. Like, and I was like, "Who are you?"
It was
just a random person.
Oh man, people recognize me too, and I don't even like. I feel bad for not knowing who they are.
Yeah, man.
But I remember I was walking down in the mall about last month, and I was just walking with my girl, and next thing, Twist, like, Twist. I was like, look behind me. I didn't even know who it was, right? And he said, "Name's Zach," and I was like, "Okay, Zach this, he's Zach that." Like, there's a few Zachs, and that part was a little bit awkward. But then once you get past that, like not knowing who they are, they know you, but you don't know them. Yeah. But then it's kind of just like it's cool, right? And
dude, the walk away from that is such a good feeling.
It is, yeah.
It's like, God damn, these people know me from what we're doing.
That's like I was telling Alba last week. I was at work and I was helping somebody like carry a printer or something out to their car, and they're just wearing an RSG mask. And I was like, I didn't say anything about it, and they didn't say anything to me. But they just had the mask on. I was like, "Nice mask." They're like, "Yeah, thanks." Like, I was like, "Yeah, see you later."
That's sick, man.
Yeah, no, it's definitely getting seen more. I went into a shop not long ago, and I had this hoodie on, and the dude was like, "Oh man, you must be a streamer or know the boys or what?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know the boys." Sure, yeah.
I own the boys.
Yeah. He was like, "Man, I love what that group's doing and stuff." It was just a cool experience. You know what I mean?
Awesome, man.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess that pretty much clues it up. We're definitely gonna have to get you back on here sometime soon,
for sure.
And get you in another podcast. We got possibly another photo shoot coming up soon. I'm not sure when this video is gonna drop necessarily, but you might get to see the new pictures before or after this video. But we got some more stuff coming up, so there's gonna be lots of Twist Gang folks happy with the content coming.
Awesome, love to hear it.
Want to thank Ty again for hosting with me, and big shout out to Brady for making all this possible and for coming on today.
Yeah.
No problem, man.
That's the duo right there.
Yeah. This is this guy here. You guys leave some comments thanking him below. Without him, we would not be here. I guarantee it right now. So shout out to TwistScope, and be sure to follow his socials. Reid will have them pop up on the screen here, and get involved in the streams. So with that, guys, we're going to end it, and we will see you guys back again next week.
Later.
Peace.